Hello, and welcome to World of Warships. I'm going to be having tons of fun in my battleship, the Kaiser, and I will be pushing to get Kong. After Kong comes Banner, then Genesis, I think that's what that says. Then the Bismarck, the F. I know if you ever want to, I know a lot about the Bismarck. So when I get to the Bismarck, I'll probably make another video called like preliminary history videos. I do know a lot about it. Then I'll get the. Also, speaking of, the Bismarck should also be a tier 10 because. Let me see if I can show you something. Do you see Japan, Asians, right? No. That's Japan. Japan has the Yamato, which has 100% survivability. If I recall correctly, the Yamato in real life is not actually bigger than the Bismarck. Like a lot of people think it is, but it's relatively the same size. Remember, Japan copies everything that Germany does. Japan is a fake tiger. Japan has a counterfeit. The Japanese Zero is actually made after the Messerschmitt. If I remember correctly, on Japanese Zero, there's the hole at which the steering wheel is connected. Well, not the wheel, but more like whatever they use to control. I believe it's shaped kind of like a football, but it's the wheel which they use to control it. I'm just going to call it the wheel because I'm used to driving the car. I know planes have, more modern planes have this stick, and I know old planes used to have this, which you would pull back on to go up, and then turn like this. But it's basically a steering wheel. So, yeah. Messerschmitt had the wheel, and it had the hole which connected it to the plane, or shaft. Anyways, the Messerschmitt Germany gave to Japan had a flaw in it. It accidentally had an extra hole drilled. So in the factory was drilling the holes or whatever, drilled a hole, and then they attached it to the plane and realized, oh wait, this hole's in the wrong spot. So they took it off, drilled another one. It was in the right spot. And when they gave this plane to Japan, copied. Japan's like super good at making things. They copied every aspect of Messerschmitt, including that extra hole. Which means if you look at a Japanese Zero, every Japanese Zero in history has that extra hole. Japan has no idea why they put it there. They just copied what was on the plane, and they assumed that it was some important element. So every Japanese Zero after that first generation had that hole in it. Simply because the Messerschmitt they were given had an accidental hole. In fact, now, the Yamamoto is a neat ship, but it's basically a counterfeit Bismarck. The Yamamoto was relatively the same size as Bismarck. It had bigger guns, so it was fatter, like wider, I think, but it was not longer. It was not longer, like the size of a ship. If you see a ship that's that big, then you see a ship that's this big, this one's bigger, right? Even if the ship that's this big is like this, like object. Sorry, something. Get if these are good examples. Yeah. What one would do you think is bigger? I know most of you are gonna say this, but if you look, this one's wider. Now, which one is bigger? This one, because it has the handle. I think the fatter. because it has the biggest guns ever put on a battleship. I believe there were 23 inches. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they're 23 inches. So they're pretty big. They'd fire. Obviously, this puts the Yamamoto up here, and it has 100% survivability, which can't complain. But yeah, the Yamamoto would be up here. That's kind of the problem, since that means every other country has to have a 100. Like, I like how World of Tanks has like the mouse, and they have the patent tank. Or like tier 10s, there's all sorts of different tier 10s. Not everyone has to have 100% survivability. Watch, 100% survivability. What about America? Nowhere near Montana, nowhere near the size of the Yamato. And it didn't have big guns either. So I believe it had like 16-inch guns. 100% survivability. USSR. It's not at all famous for their battleships. They don't have any battleships. Well, they do. I think they do. UK. Let's see. This would be their tier 10, yeah. The Conqueror, 100% survivability. Yet, it's not at all. It's just not. French battleship. Do we even think of a French battleship when we think of a French battleship? I mean, I'm sure there's some of you that can recall a ship, but do you really think of biggest ship on the sea? Is that the first thing that comes to mind? I'm pretty sure the first thing that comes to mind is the Titanic, but we all know there's ships bigger than that, not to mention this ship. Now, I'm not going to go into these because these guys barely have any things, but Bismarck was longer than the Japan's Yamato. Like I said, the glass thing. They were relatively the same size, but Yamato was fatter, and Yamato gets its huge reputation for the fact that it had big guns, not from any other fact. Big guns. Anyways, yeah, so the problem with this is after the Bismarck, you see how they have the F Deerford and the G and Goober Kurfürst. I believe these are H-24 classes, because they had the Bismarck class, which was supposed to be the biggest of all battleships. But their plan was they were going to have the Bismarck, Tirpitz, then every ship after that was going to be bigger. They were going to have the H-24. The H-24 was unimaginably big ship. Like, it was huge. It was never built. And if it was, it would honestly just be insane, because portions would be so out the window. And basically each ship was going to be bigger than the last, and this was going to be called the Bismarck class. But also at the same time, it sort of got funneled into the H-24 class as soon as they, thought about it. Then after building the Tirpitz, this just cut that off to build the U-boats. Because one Bismarck could build like how many U-boats? Take a guess, because I believe it was like one Bismarck you could build not 50, but like maybe 30 to 20, somewhere in the high 10, high 10, low 50s. Lower than 50, but like higher than 10, and probably higher than the teens too. Anyways, so these would be H classes. So these guys will not even be able to square up to the Yamamoto. They'd be huge. They would not just be fatter. They'd be longer, and their size, which means unless they want to be like that big with guns that are that big, they would have to have bigger guns too, because a 21-inch gun on this ship would be like this piece of paper. And turrets on a battleship look rather nice. Let's see. Turret on battleships look kind of like that, right? So maybe a bit taller. Just turns. On an H-24 class, be like this turret, on the table. The table that my thing's on, which is I don't know really how to size it up. Let's look at some eraser. The H class is this big. H-24 class is this big. Having the same guns as the Bismarck, or possibly even the Yamamoto, would be like... Each turret would be like, if this was the whole ship, each turret would be like the size of one of those, of the spades. If the turret was the whole ship, if the ship was the whole card, each turret would be the size of one of the spades. Which means you can fit more on, but why would you not? And having guns that big, it's kind of like having a railgun on the sea. It's, you can throw everything out the window. So, these ships should, I bet these ships do have real sizes and real weights, but I think they'd be below the Bismarck, and let's just see if the game includes that. Let's see, do we have information? No, but, if I could go to Google and show you something. Wait, give me 1 second. Okay, I've returned with the source, Google. So, I'm going to ask the question. What was the weight of the battleship Bismarck? Wait. You have me wrong. This is a new tally. What is the weight of the battleship Bismarck? Okay, it's asking about laptop. Okay. Mixed information. Last time I asked it, something funny, last time I asked it, I said I said, so we got some computers, but we also got, we got some computers, but we also got information about the Bismarck. Now, here we have how many shots it took to sink the Bismarck. Right here it says 416. Then I asked it again, and it said 200. So I'm going to ask it a third time. What was the weight of the battleship Bismarck? Nope. What was the weight of the battleship Bismarck? Yeah, this was land weight. Okay. So the planned weight here was 41.70 tons. So real weight of it was this was the planned weight of it. Now I'm gonna scroll down for a bit. The real weight of it was okay. The real weight of it was 51,000 tons, which is a nice weight for a ship, considering that the Iowa only weighed 45,000 tons, and modern day destroyers only weigh 9,000. So Bismarck being 51,000 breaks it. Not to mention that the planned weight of the Bismarck was 41,000. According to this, even that breaks the law, because Germany was not supposed to be able to build a ship bigger than 30,000. So, no matter, even if the Bismarck did meet its, right there. Let's see if I can expand this for you. But, if you can see that, down there, it says it was 50, okay, I guess I read this wrong. 57,540. Wait. 58, 460 tons, right in the little parentheses. Now, that's a ton for a battlefield. So Bismarck, that's a lot. Now let me ask a better question. Let's go back to the tech tree. No, let's just see this. Type this into it, I don't know how to pronounce this. What was the weight of why does it delete that quick? What was the weight of G, G R O G E R space K U R F U R S T. The planned weight of this was so heavy that it's missing the weight. We have the armor, we have the length, we have, okay, but the weight of this is not included. It is so heavy. Now the shells it carried were 270 pound 2,700 pound explosive mass with a 2,355 ton body. So add those up, and that makes a 5,000 pound shell. So, according to this was not a built ship, but you can kind of get the scale here. This ship, if the Bismarck should have the same survivability as the Yamato, this ship should have hundreds of times, not hundreds of times, but like more, to the degree that even at it was an H-24 class ship that was never built, and the pure thought of, its weight and its size, just unknown. That's nice. Also, some of you might, if you're smart enough, mention that the Yamato is supposedly heavier than the Bismarck. The Yamato's planned weight was 60,000 tons. The question is, is it really? And actually, let's see. It does give you information. One of the last stages of battleship design, title of triple main turret design. Horizontal armor and more advanced. So basically, what this says is it's a good ship. It was designed but not built. But the Yamato, we have a little bit more. The Yamato was the I like how they used biggest, but not largest. You wanna know why? It's a fun thing. I believe if you look this up, I don't know if Google still does this anymore. If you look up the biggest tree in the world, it will say the redwood, California redwood. No, not the California redwood. No, it will say, if you look up the biggest tree, it will say the Sequoia redwood. It just usually say Sequoia, but if you look into deeper, it says Sequoia redwood. If you look up the tallest tree, it comes up with California redwood. Now, both the Sequoia and the California redwood both live in California, so I don't know why they're both not just called California redwoods, since the Sequoia redwood also lives in America. But it's weird how they do this. Yamato was the biggest, which means it was the fattest. Ship of the World War's battleships. The Yamato was designed around the idea of individual ship could have superiority over any battleship of a potential enemy. That's kind of the idea of all ships. Main guns had overwhelming firepower. That's the size of the guns, they're 21 inches. The ships maintained very high level survivability due to the relative torpedo armor. So yeah, something I didn't mention, it does have Bismarck had full armor. They still call it an armor belt for the Bismarck, but the Bismarck had like full coverage, super thick armor. This has more of a very specific thin strip of armor. So imagine some normal metal and then there's just one torpedo depth thick strip of armor. And this basically says that instead of doing what the Germans were planning to do, making advanced air guns, they just decided to spam AA guns, so anti-air, with its numerous AA guns, even though the Yamato was sunk by planes. Neat. Also, fun fact, if this was built, it probably would not have AA guns at all. You know what it would have had? Surface-to-air missiles. Germany built those. You know how they built the cruise missile, the ballistic missile? You know what Germany also built? Surface-to-air missiles. Look it up. Germany built, I don't know what it's called, but it's probably something Hurricane or something. It had like 30 to 40 rockets. I believe other countries had this too, but this was a little bit better. This was like almost tracking levels at launch. I believe it did follow to a point. It was not like heat-seeking, laser-guided super missiles, but it was maybe not radar, but sonar. Couldn't be sonar. It's not underwater. Thinking of the word. Ground radar, kind of. Like, you know, today's rockets have like a computing system in them, and like they trace and follow their target. These missiles sort of had like a radar which would bleep, and the rocket would be able to not really change its trajectory. It would kind of just, you know, like be able to nudge itself over. So modern day missiles sort of kind of move like, let's see if I can get this camera, they kind of follow whatever they're tracing, you know, until they catch up with it and hit it. This was a little more like this, so let's see if this is still on camera. This would be the plane, and it would be moving. Since these were slightly slower, the rocket would be launched, the plane would move a little bit, the radar would detect again a small amount, the plane would move again, the missile again now. Now once it's to this height, the plane would just fly away, and the missile would just be stranded in the air with nothing to do. It wouldn't be able to trace it, but if they did fire slightly earlier, then the rocket would tilt toward that, then it would tilt toward this, then the thing would move on more, and it would tilt toward this, then it would move on more. It was very rudimentary tracking system, because if you look up the buzz bombs or the V1 cruise missile. Technically, that's what it is. It had like a large sphere in it, a large orb that guided it. V2 missile is also guided. It's not just launched randomly, but yeah, the Germans had guided things, right? Which means if Germans did get past the Bismarck, which in real life Bismarck would be a tier 10 along with the Yamato, and America would really have like tier 8, because no one has battleships to compare to the Yamato and stuff. But clearly, the Bismarck and the Yamato should only be fighting aircraft carriers in the game, because compared to all their ships in real life, they'd be powered. Since the Bismarck literally, I don't know really what to say. The Yamato was sunk like this, so I'm kind of like, Bismarck, there were 34 torpedo planes, 9 battleships. It took like 416/200 shells into it. So I'm just gonna go with it took 416 projectiles, which means anything could have been large caliber shells and small caliber shells from battleships, but it only took 200 of the main shells. This is an assumption, since Google gave me 2 different answers for the same thing. Have you ever had that? Anyway, so Bismarck battleship way underrated down here. Should be up here. Not to mention these ships, if they were to be added, should be like tier 11 and 12 and face off with modern carriers, because they're much better. Just the fact that these exist is something else. Anyways, yeah, this is just kind of the fact that everyone needs to have a high tier battleship, all this, just whatever, and there's Tirpitz. I don't ever agree on its name. I'm done talking. You know what? I'm done ranting about how this is inaccurate, because all things, everything is kind of inaccurate, because look at World of Tanks. They have the Tiger tank fighting possibly Korea war tanks. Not like Tiger tanks aren't fighting like super advanced modern tanks, but they are fighting World War II tanks, but not like the tanks that they'd face off most of the time. Now let's start battle in the Kaiser. Wait, let me just see. Okay, yeah, let's start. By the way, the Kaiser is 54% survivability battle, which means if the Yamamoto has 100%, that means the Yamato is twice the size of the Kaiser. Which, I'm not saying that it's impossible, but that would mean if the Yamato was this big, the Kaiser was this big, which is kind of doubtful, since you kind of get the picture here. It doesn't fit really well. Also, fun fact, you know I was saying that everyone has to have like a high tier survivable thing? World Tanks, they do this a bit better, because only Germany has 100% survivable vehicle. And other countries are good at other things. Germany's good at having super heavies. America's good at mediums, because it has the patent. Russia is kind of good at heavies, but not really. They're just good at sloped armor in general, and they have bias on their side. And Britain's good at guns, because you know how I said the gun carrier was the ooh, I'm top tier. You know how I said the gun carrier was the I just have to say hi to YouTube. I am filming and hi. Anyways, yeah, so one would I forgot what I was saying. But yeah. The the gun carrier is only the Death Star in War Thunder and World of Tanks. In World of Tanks Blitz, it's the cruiser, not the cruiser. Like, it has some sort of number pattern for it, but it's like definitely something. I'm gonna go full ahead and see if I can plot my course. I'm gonna go here.
Autopilot mode enabled.
Yeah, that's where I want to go. Am I against though on the enemy team? Let's get out map. Am I against tab? I'm against the Wyoming. See, this is the convenience of if I'm equal to the Wyoming, that means there's not no way. It would be hard for the Yamato to spice themselves. Not to mention South Carolina. The South Carolina squared off a Japanese super ship with Yamato's sister, I believe. So, if I'm above this puts question.
Enemy force detected. Enemy destroyer detected.
I'm gonna fire here. Let's just fire there. Oh, mountain. It's kind of upsetting. All the mountain. Ooh, shit.
Enemy battleship detected.
Using armor piercing.
Enemy destroyer detected. Enemy battleship sighted. Enemy cruiser detected.
Okay, let's fire here. No!
Don't fire at your allies.
Ah! They disperse at random! I wasn't even aiming at him and the shell just cruised that way.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
Okay, let's fire. Let's kind of prepare for more of a two-sided battle.
Enemy cruiser detected.
Alright. Only firing one at a time. I want to fire multiple.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Shift.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
I think I'm gonna miss that. Just in case, let's slow down.
Enemy destroyer detected.
Nice. 14. Let's turn a little bit more, because I think I only have not that many guns based on him. Don't eat those torpedoes, man. You gotta turn. Alright, come on. Turn. Turn. Ah, just. Alright, there we go.
Enemy cruiser.
Alright. This way, Todd. All that's left are battleships now.
The enemy is about to win.
Alright, enemy still has 3 battleships. This is not good. No, they're surrounding me. Only 8. Let's fire these. Let some shift. Why am I in full stop? Full forward, I need to turn. Oh no. Why did that happen?
Our team depends upon you.
That's not good. Okay.
Problem solved, sir.
I really think I'm not doing anything to this guy. I can't find a reason why I would be doing anything to him. Sorry. Alright. Ooh, nice! I did get a penetration finally. It's about time. So I'm gonna use my T ability right now. I don't see how I can't shoot. Okay. That guy. That's why I can't shoot. Alright.
Cruisers sunk.
Okay, forward, full forward. Full forward, shift. See, full forward. Where is this guy? No. Full reverse. That's it, that's what I'm trying to get. Reverse. Alright. Okay. Let's reverse into this dude.
The ship is on fire.
R. Okay. No, don't turn this way.
Solved, sir.
Other way. Let's...
Hold below the waterline. We're flooding quickly.
Enemy battleship destroyed.
Enemy battleship destroyed. 10, 9, nope, I'm dead. That was a nice one. This top tier, I got this thingamabob. Spotted, hit. How many guys did I take down? 3 destroyed. Okay. That ram kill at the end was nice. Destroy ship by ramming. I destroyed 2 ships by ramming, I believe. by kills, I got the most. 3 above 1. Also by experience, I got the most. Also by awards, I got the most. Because 1 award is better than no awards. Don't know why it always reverses it. Detailed report. I sunk the Carolina. I sunk the Frant. The Bugatti. I damaged the Wyoming. I was not able to sink. Alright, let's see. Back to port. Let's see how much I have to get left. Collect reward. Oh. Got it. Modules. I think we're good. Let's just battle again. Alright. So cold. Players within your range. We got some carriers here. Okay, so the Orion's about to back fight the Orion. What who at the same level as that? I don't know. Okay, so the Orion's fighting the Wyoming. Now I'm just not gonna comment anymore. I comment on that anymore. It just there's lava there. Say hi to you. I am filming. And talk. I should be nice and shiny right now. It's raining. Oh, I'm so shiny. Look at this. I'm so shiny. Shiny, shiny, shiny. Yay!
Battle starts.
Alright, let's set a course. Set a course. Set a course. Let's just go straight to B. There.
Autopilot mode enabled.
And apparently I can't move straight to B. So yeah. Autopilot should take me there. I'm going full in a little bit. I should see some enemies on the horizon. I'm rather glossy right now, I'm not too shiny anymore. There should be some planes spotting something. That's 18 kilometers. Yes.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
See it.
Battleship detected.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Torpedoes dead ahead. Stop, 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 stop.
Autopilot mode disabled.
Good. Turn. Okay.
Taking on water quickly.
Where are you?
Enemy destroyer sighted.
Where? Scoundrelly destroyer that he's trying to sink me.
Problem solved, sir.
Can I not move? I need to see this destroyer. Okay, I think I see it. Just turn a little bit. Oh, my guns are spinning so quick. I'm going to
Torpedoes to port.
see.
Torpedoes to port.
I don't think those will hit me. Oh, good. Turn. Max turn. Shift. Oh, yes. That guy is mine. Hello, sir. Torpedoes, yes, I think I missed that. Oh man. Not a fan of torpedoes.
Torpedoes, direct front. Torpedoes to port.
Oh, so many torpedoes!
Brakes, taking on water quickly.
Team. Alright, let's get my health back. No.
Solved, sir.
Alright. Oh man.
The ship is on fire.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
Our victory is in sight.
Oh man. This guy right here. I tell ya. We have a close range battleship battle. I need some help. No. Oh my goodness. Alright. Alright. Oh, thank goodness. Alright, I need some. Those torpedoes really early on killed me. Okay. Nope, I'm dead. I'm dead. Let's watch these sink so that I have some epic clips of battleship sinking here. Shift sets me to free, right?
Our victory is in sight.
There we go. Da 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 da. Maybe have a more epic sinking picture than this. This is as epic as I think I can make a sinking picture. I should still be able to fire one last round. All my crew, like right now, my guns are not underwater. They're water. There we go. Blast my ship. Alright, let's fly our way over here. So we have this enemy ship. Right now, what we got is that he's running away from this allied ship. I believe this is the guy that I hit. So we also have a enemy plane upstairs. Yeah, an enemy plane that is. There's only two enemy planes that are supposed to be here right now. See if I can see allied. One allied plane that appears as nothing. This battle right here is still going on. But this time, this guy's moving forward or backwards towards us. Here we have an enemy plane that's going to shoot down some of our allied planes. Yeah, here we are. Yep. Alright. We're in the process of fighting the back. Ooh, knockdown. Friendly torpedoes completely miss. What are you and who are you fighting? You're way over here. You are on decent distance. Turn around. I like being on free roam camera. I feel like a helicopter. Oh yes. Oh yes. We are close range. Space. Oh, look at the action. Look at this. This ship is clearly going down, but it's fighting to the last straw. That's view number 1. Number 2? Number 3? No! Down goes another one of our battleships. How do we get to you? Oh wait! That's how you blow the horn. It's a shift and go through. Let's actually see the map somewhat. Here we have the entire battle. There we have an aircraft carrier. And here we have our battleship. Hello, battleship. So I'm gonna pause it till something interesting happens. Alright, we got some epic torpedo bomber footage that's going to be coming up now. This is right. There we have torpedo bombers. These look. What are they doing? Oh, they're just making random 90-degree turns, it appears. Right, here we go. Craft carrier battle.
Our victory is in sight.
I missed it because I was too busy doing my camera. Going back to carrier, aren't you? Wait, how do we get anti-air guns to fire? Do they just naturally fire? Okay. Here we go, I'm jumping to this plane in our sight, and it has disappeared. Which means the enemy carrier is somewhere right around here. Anyways, let's see the enemy battleship.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Alright, do I have it filming? Yes, I do. Right, enemy battleship about to get it. Okay, let's see. Fire again, please. See, this is going to be the death blow, wouldn't it? Okay, let's see. Probably reloading. Right, he's turning, probably faster than the guns can traverse, so now he has to aim. Alright, I'm waiting for the big guns to fire so I can follow their shots. It's going to look epic, I think. Alright. They missed, but some did hit. I just weren't on the ones that hit. It's a draw, isn't it? Victory! Oh, I wanted to see the planes, but I couldn't. Shoot down. I shot down 6 planes? I guess I wasn't paying attention too much. And I guess that's where all those torpedoes were from. Right. Who shot down the most planes? I'm in 2nd place. Ship kills, I'm in... Oh, we're all tied for 2nd place. And, experience, I'm in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th place. 6th place. Battle on, let's just go to the next battle. Here we are. Battle. Let's see.
Battle starts.
I didn't have time to look at who's playing here because I look at what ships I'm with because I was eating a sandwich. Pink planes, that's neat. I'm gonna go catch up with my fellow battleships over there.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck too.
Thank you.
I wonder if I ever appear pink to anyone. What does pink mean? I don't know. I mean, it obviously can't be you're a bad player because aircraft carrier can't damage other players. It's an aircraft carrier. There's 2 carriers in each team. Which means there's gonna be a lot of planes that I'm gonna have to deal with. I'm gonna get over there. Okay, let's my turn. Oh, hey, this guy's following me. Why am I not turning? I want to turn this. Alright. There's only a big matchup. All battleships, 2 cruisers. Destroyers are okay, but this is a lot of battleships in one match.
Enemy aircraft carrier sighted. Enemy destroyer detected. Enemy battleship detected.
Really? That's a lot of torpedoes. Where are they coming?
Enemy destroyer sighted.
That destroyer. Wait, no. Go forward. I want to turn.
Enemy battleship detected.
Okay.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
Alright, here we go.
Enemy aircraft carrier detected.
The ship is on fire.
Oh man. I'm not gonna use fire extinguishment just yet. Simply for the reason of, I feel as though I might get a hull break soon. Not a hull break as in my hull is broken, but as in torpedoes are going to punch a hole somewhere.
Ships. Reporting the position of a strategic target.
You! Just... Thank goodness I missed. Right, you. Vengeance! It's a lot of armor-piercing shots that guy's about to take to the face.
Enemy destroyer detected.
Go hit this guy, right? Let's not take the risk. He appears behind the mountain. Okay, let's see what we can do. We're a battleship. He's in armor piercing, so I should be able to puncture his citadel.
The ship is on fire.
Alright. Where's that guy? Where are you? HE spammers. Alright, on.
Enemy cruiser detected. Enemy destroyer sighted.
We destroyer sighted. That must be a lot of planes to scale.
Problem solved, sir.
It's fatigued.
The ship is on fire.
How is there that many torpedoes? I saw two torpedo planes. Exit to port. No! No, 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 no. Apparently I can't decide then decide again. Can I, go to whatever battle this guy is in? Well, because I wasn't able to push no and actually watch my ship sink because of all those torpedoes, I'm just gonna call this a day here at the mod as I have. Yeah, that's about it. Bye, and please subscribe. I just need a ship to spin. But if I'm gonna get a ship to spin, I'm going to clickbait everyone. Bye, and please subscribe. Perfect clickbait.